Well, the race to fill the top spot in the Conservative Party of Canada is underway. Over the course of the next month, leading up to the first debate, that happens November 9th, Your Morning is hoping to speak with every candidate vying for the leadership job, giving Canadians a chance to get to know them before the gloves really come off. Our first candidate joins us in studio today, and that's Quebec MP Maxime Bernier. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Merci.
You're the first one here.
The first one. I hope I'll be the first one at the end.
That's the hope. Yesterday, you became the first candidate to lay out a policy proposal. This was on health care, in addition to wanting to scrap the federal health transfer. You also said that it's time to attack the public monopoly on health care. How do you plan to do that?
Yeah, first of all, I want to be sure that all Canadians will have a good delivery of healthcare services in Canada, not like in the US, but like in European countries. And they have a mixed system, universal mixed system. That's important. Everybody has an insurance for healthcare. It's going very well, but they're spending less money than in Canada. So what I said, we must cut the transfer, but give to the province tax points. So like that, they will be able to tax for their own responsibility. And right now, when something happens in healthcare, you don't know who to blame. Is it the federal government because it's not giving enough money? Or is it the provincial government because they're not good to deliver the services? So like that, that's their jurisdiction, 100% their jurisdiction, so they will be responsible, and they will be able to find new ways to be more efficient in the delivery of services.
You start pulling at fundamentals like healthcare, though, you can make a lot of people very nervous.
I don't think so. I think Canadians are ready for that. And they will, the provinces, the most important for me, the provinces, they will have the money to do that. So what we'll do at the federal level, we will lower our income tax, and the province will raise their taxes for their own responsibility. For the Canadians, it will be neutral. They will pay the same amount of taxes. But at the end, they will know who is going to be responsible, and they will be accountable from their own population.
You've made it clear that you want to construct what you call a big tent of supporters. One of those supporters, we've learned recently, is the Prince of Pot, Mark Emery, who your party in the last election campaign called a criminal. You've welcomed this. In fact, he even called Stephen Harper a tyrant, but you have welcomed his endorsement. How are you going to appeal to that big tent without alienating some of the traditional Conservatives?
Well, first of all, I'm a fiscal conservative. I'm a conservative who believes in freedom and less government. That's why I'm in politics. I want to be sure that Canadians will have more freedom and will have a limited government in Ottawa. But on social issues, you know, I'm open to the legalization of marijuana. I said that. The Trudeau government, they will table a bill in the House next spring, so I will wait for that. But I think it's time in Canada to be open to that. So I was welcoming his support, and I think we can have a lot of people that can come in our party and support our policy.
Why do you think he's supporting you?
I think he supported me because I have policies that are in line with more freedom and less government. I want to privatize, as you know, Canada Post. I want to privatize the airport. I want to be sure to have more competition in Canada, open to foreign investment, because as you know, at the end, it is not the federal government who's creating wealth and job in this country, it's the entrepreneur. So I want to have, I don't believe in big spending deficit like the Trudeau government right now. I think it won't create wealth and job. We have only 1.3% growth in Canada. That's going nowhere, and we must be sure to have policies that will be more pro-markets, and maybe that's why he supported me.
You supported the move to strike the definition of marriage as being only between a man and a woman. From your party's policy, not all of the fellow candidates agreed. Is this detrimental to the party, the fact that this debate is even still going on?
I was a little bit surprised, but it's going on for some candidates, but not for the party, because as you know, in Vancouver,
the party is in this big tent, right? Rona Ambrose was here. She said, we're a big family and there's room for everyone.
Yeah, there's room for everyone, but the people, the members of our party decided to vote against that, and they were open to what's happening in Canada right now. So there are some members that they don't, but you know, the members will decide at the end who's going to be the leader of this party.
Very quickly, I want to ask you about Kelly Leitch's stance on Canadian values. What do you think are Canadian values?
I think she's right on one point. There are Canadian values, and we believe in more freedom. We believe in equality of right between men and women. But she's wrong when she wants to do questionnaires for being sure that people will come in respecting our values. I think we must put more emphasis on the screening and the securities with our securities agency. But the way that she's tried to play that, I think it is not the right way.
I want to thank you for being here.
Thank you very much.
First of the candidates to come.